Hello everyone, I'm Michaela Kathleen, and this video is coming to you in two parts. So part one is going to be a pre-Christmas book haul. These are going to be some books that I've gotten in the last few months, and I don't think I'm going to be getting any more before Christmas, so then my next book haul will be my Christmas book haul, which will be in January. But then part two of the video, much like last year, I'm going to kind of review the books that I got for Christmas last year and see what I've read and what I haven't read. And it's way worse this year than last year, and I even have two books from Christmas 2020 that I still haven't read, so it's getting a little concerning. But jumping into the book haul, first we have The Man Who Broke Into Auschwitz by Dennis Avey and Rob Broomsby. So this is a nonfiction that I'm very excited about. I'm very interested in World War II books, and this one was exciting because it was just on the free table at work. Next I have Meet Cute, which is a collection of short stories by various authors. I've been wanting this one for a while. I once wrote a book called Meet Cute, and I remember when I thought of the title, which is kind of the jumping off point for what I wrote, I thought there's no way this title hasn't been taken, and I googled and there were no books with that title. And yeah, now every book has that title. Meet Cute, Tweet Cute. So many different Meet Cute titles on books now. But this is the first one that came out that I saw in the bookstore, and I was like, oh, my title, it is lost. But yeah, now I just kind of like getting all the different Meet Cute titled books for that reason. I haven't read any of them yet, but I have a few now. Next, I have the Nikolai duology by Leigh Bardugo that takes place in the Gracierverse. I was trying so hard to wait for both of these to come out in paperback because all my other Gracierverse books are paperback. But I was at Books A Million a few months ago, and I saw this hardcover of Rule of Wolves, and it was on sale for like $7. So obviously you can't pass that up, so I bought it, and then I also bought the first one, which I did get in paperback, and it was actually more expensive than this one. But yeah, so now I have them both, and they're not matching, but this one was really cheap. And I've actually already read both of these. Next, I have Youngbloods by Scott Westerfeld. This is a spin-off of the Uglies trilogy by Scott Westerfeld. This is the fourth and I believe final book in the series. I've read the first two. I have the third one and this one, and I'm planning to reread the first two and finish the series in February. Next, I have Mary, Queen of Scots by Antonia Fraser, and I saw this in a free little library the week that I was out of town for my wedding, actually. So I think I'll have to hold on to this one as a keepsake whether I enjoy it or not, because it is associated with my wedding now in my mind. But yeah, I've seen the movie and I really enjoyed it, so I was interested in this nonfiction book about Mary, Queen of Scots. And finally, for the book haul, I have Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I actually got this from my aunt. She gave it to me. We did go to the movie together in theaters, and I enjoyed the movie, so I will be interested to read the book, although it's gonna be a while. So that was it for the haul portion of this video. Now to look at the books that I got for Christmas in 2020 and 2021 that I mostly have not read yet. So first we'll go over the 2020 books, which there are only two of those. And the first one is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. And I do plan to read this one in January, so this won't be in next year's review of old Christmas books. So that's something, I guess. And then the other one is The Gracier by Kim Liggett, which I did use a Christmas gift card for this one, so I don't feel as bad. But quite honestly, this is probably going to be in next year's review of old books that I've gotten for Christmas, because I don't have this prioritized in any way, and it is still in the closet. It's not even on the book cart yet. So moving on to books that I got for Christmas 2021, and the first one, it's another gift card one, but it is one that I've actually read, and that is My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Frederick Bachmann. These ones get a little bit of priority because I'm trying to read one Bachmann book every year until I get through all of his books, and so this is the one that I read this year. But from there, it's not looking so good. The next one I have is Good Behavior by Blake Crouch, which this is a collection of like, I think 3 novellas, but a TV show on TNT that I really loved was based on these novellas. So I am very excited for this one, and it has made its way onto the book cart, so I might be reading it this year. But from here we have books that I almost certainly won't be reading this year, and the first one is Geekerella by Ashley Poston. I am excited for these. I think they'll be fun and cute. This is like a companion series that all take place at like conventions but are like inspired by different fairy tales, so obviously this one is Cinderella. But yeah, this one's still in the closet, so the chances that I get to it this year are kind of slim. After that I have Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, which is told in verse and takes place over the course of a single elevator ride, in which the main character is kind of trying to decide if he's going to seek revenge on someone. So pretty dramatic concept, but again, it's gonna be a while. After that, I have Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone, and my friend from work recommended this one, and so I put it on Christmas list last year, and I got it, but it's gonna be a while, as it is for all of these. But this one I think is just a fun romance. I honestly don't know much about it. I put it on my list very much just based on that recommendation. Next, I have The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. And I'm pretty sure I used a gift card for this one. But yeah, this one, the moment I saw it in Barnes & Noble, it's got a beautiful cover. The cerulean is like my favorite, like very specific color. Obviously, since then it has gotten very popular on BookTube, and it seems right up my alley. And then finally, I have Milk and Honey by Ruby Kaur, which is another gift card purchase. And I might actually get to this one at some point this year. I might decide to have it be like an extra read if I find time at some point, because it is poetry, so it's short, it'll be quick and easy. I also forgot to mention that my husband got me the trilogy Children of Eden for Christmas last year, which I have not read yet, but they are on the book cart, and I do plan to read all 3 at once when I do get to them. Might be this year, might not. We'll see. Okay, struggling a bit here. I also forgot Dear Justice by Nick Stone. I forgot it because it's not here yet. I ordered it from Barnes & Noble and it should be arriving at the end of the week, but I did want to include it in this haul. I'm planning to reread Dear Martin in January and also read Dear Justice. But yeah, as usual, drowning more and more in my TBR, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So that was it for my haul / Christmas TBR revisit. Let me know down below how you're doing with your TBR. Are you expecting to get an incoming flux of Christmas books that are making you nervous? And also, do you have any reading plans for next year? I hope you enjoyed watching. Remember, words matter.